December 24th, 1999, dawned like any other day. Indian Airlines Flight 814, or IC 814, took off from Kathmandu, Nepal. Its destination, Delhi, India. On board were over 170 passengers, many eager to celebrate the holidays with loved ones. But their festive spirit would soon be shattered. Just 2 hours into the flight, terror struck. 5 men, disguised as ordinary passengers, brandished weapons and seized control of the aircraft, transforming a routine journey into a terrifying ordeal. The hijackers, shouting orders and threatening violence, announced their chilling intentions. This plane was no longer going to Delhi. Their demands were unclear, their motives shrouded in mystery. All that was certain was that IC 814 and everyone aboard were now hostages in a deadly game. The hijackers, heavily armed and ruthless, immediately herded passengers and crew into a state of fear and uncertainty. Captain Devi Sharan, the pilot, found himself thrust into a nightmare. He was now responsible not only for flying the aircraft, but for the lives of everyone trapped within its confines. With each passing moment, the gravity of the situation sank in. The hijackers, calling the shots, issued a chilling ultimatum: change course or face dire consequences. Their intended destination remained a mystery, adding another layer of anxiety to the already terrifying situation. The hijackers directed Captain Sharan to change course westward, their first destination, Lahore, Pakistan. Pakistan, caught off guard by the unfolding crisis, refused the hijacked plane permission to land. Running low on fuel, Captain Sharan was forced to make a critical decision. He pleaded with the hijackers, explaining the dire situation. Finally, they reluctantly agreed to land at the nearest airport, Amritsar, India. The news of the hijacked Indian Airlines flight spread like wildfire. The Indian government scrambled to respond, but the situation was chaotic. Miscommunication and delays plagued the initial response. At Amritsar Airport, a tense standoff ensued. Indian authorities attempted to negotiate with the hijackers, but their demands remained unclear and erratic. The hijackers, growing increasingly impatient, demanded fuel and threatened to start executing hostages. Indian officials, desperate to avoid a bloodbath on their soil, agreed to refuel the plane. However, even this seemingly straightforward task was marred by confusion and delays. Meanwhile, the hijackers, sensing weakness, grew bolder. They demanded the plane be allowed to take off again, this time with a new destination in mind, Lahore, Pakistan. Pakistan, however, remained steadfast in their refusal to allow the hijacked plane to land. The hijackers, frustrated and running low on fuel once more, steered the aircraft toward Dubai. The United Arab Emirates, fearing an international incident, also denied the plane permission to land. Finally, after hours of tense negotiations and desperate pleas for fuel, the hijackers secured a landing in Kandahar, Afghanistan. This war-torn nation, controlled by the Taliban regime, became the backdrop for what would be a week-long hostage crisis. As the world watched, the drama in Kandahar unfolded. The hijackers, now operating on Taliban-controlled soil, felt a sense of security and emboldened in their demands. They issued a list of demands to the Indian government, including the release of several notorious terrorists imprisoned in India. Among the names on their list was Maulana Masood Azhar, a Pakistani cleric and a leading figure in the Harkat-ul-Mujahideen, a group known for its ties to Al-Qaeda. India, facing an excruciating dilemma, found itself in a race against time. The lives of over 170 innocent people hung in the balance.